Hey, we're there.
And there we go.
Hey Farva, what's the name of that restaurant you like with all the goofy shit on the walls and the mozzarella sticks?
Welcome to the Cam Shenanigans Podcast,
You mean shenanigans? Oh! You're talking about shenanigans, right?
where Mike, Trent, and Zack, and a guest will debate all things automotive.
Our shenanigans are cheeky and fun.
Yeah, I mean, his shenanigans are cruel and tragic.
Make sure to check out Cam Automag on all the social medias at Cam Automag. And don't forget to support our sponsor, Hustle Energy.
Hello, and welcome to the Shenanigans, where we're
Yay.
doing stuff.
Stuff and things and
I mean, you can hear yourself, Zach, but it's not going out. Yeah. So,
Another reason we should go back to sub so I can hear
uh,
what the audio level is.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the great thing about me having a recorder with actual-
True.
Yeah. So, also it allows me when we're doing the nerding thing, I can, not. I can mute myself and then send a message out to everybody.
yes.
So that's always fun. Anyway, yeah, hi, welcome. I'm Mike. That's Zach. That's Dave. That's a Ferrari 208 and a Moonscape. That's an Ore.
208?
Yep,
308.
208.
208?
208.
208.
Yeah. I've only had that thing for several years.
Malcolm Brickland's wet dream right there.
Hey. So,
Man, to all zero of you out there.
hey, here's to you, champ. Fucking legends.
Fucking legends.
Go. Well, hold on. I'm gonna fucking share this. Somebody fill the dead air.
Oh, you've got so much dead air.
I do. Well, I could start with the. I'm gonna start with my grandpa's neighbor's car.
Hey, one viewer.
Hey.
So, grandpa's
Caller-
neighbor's car.
My
Caller-
grandpa's neighbor's
My
car.
grandpa's neighbor's car.
It's gonna be a new Instagram.
I think so. I'm honestly thinking it might get more followers than fucking Zach Lord's Media at this point.
Probably.
I mean, it's just gonna be just like boomer shit cars, just like white suburban neighborhood boomer shit cars.
Up down.
Okay. So, Grandpa's neighbor, he's always been into cars. I don't know. He's a CTSV that every time. We got three every time he talks about. Oh, the CTSV, it's $2,000 for a brake job. And I'm like, it's actually kind of cheap for a
Why,
performance car.
wait. Why is it $2,000 for a brake job on a car with Brembos? Like the GM ceramic pads for a CTSV are $32 a set.
Really?
The
What's up,
rotors are $100 a piece.
This is my grandpa's neighbor's car stories.
Okay, all right, I love it. That is some massive boomer energy.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about how fast it is, and I'm like, have you ever been in a modified CTSV? Because that's a different story.
You ever been in a CTSV with boost?
Yeah. So, and I look outside, and there's some just horrific Malaise era 2-door something. I can't even tell what it was.
Malaise 2-door something.
Yeah, I
God,
don't know,
That,
like-
that
like-
really narrows it
like
down.
Some maybe an Impala. They all look the fucking same. And when you
Right.
when you strip off all the trim, you can't tell either. When it's just a black car with 2 doors and a flat back
Mhm.
window.
See, look, AJ, the ceramic brakes for my Chally were about 50 a wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
So, but and so he was like, "Oh, he loves that car. That's got a race engine in it, and it's all hopped up and street ready to go." And I start looking at it, and I'm like, "The fuck is this thing? It's just like a rattle canned. I think it's a Monte Carlo, like a 78 Monte Carlo, maybe.
Would not surprise me. Like G body or not?
I don't know the G body well enough.
Okay, like the late 70s through the 80s.
Has the
Like
flat back window.
yeah,
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
get the Monties, then you've got like the Rivieras and the Regals.
Yeah, it
and
wasn't
the
a
El
Riviera, yeah.
Caminos. They're all kind of the same car.
Yeah. But no, so that's the 2-door with the straight back window
Excellent.
and the weird trunk that has like a weird
Yeah. So it's probably like a Regal or a Riv.
Yeah,
honestly,
probably.
Yeah.
I don't know, but and so it's all hopped up, all ready to go. And from the angles, looking, I'm like, okay, doesn't look too bad. Like, looks like they're trying to go for that like late '60s dragster vibe with the rake and the big tires in
Oh
the
yeah,
back.
yeah. It's probably got like air shocks and fucking
Yeah.
285s in it. Yeah.
So I get outside and look at it. And it's like this thing's been fucking rattle can black. There's no fucking paint that's worth saving on that car.
Probably wasn't any paint worth saving on that car before it was black. Let's
Yeah.
be real.
And it has knockoff Kragers, which did not look good on that car because they were way too shiny for the car.
Summit Racing has a Krager knockoff.
I was about to say this is new. This is new information
They're,
to me.
they're about $70 a wheel for the
Jesus.
average low
Yeah.
offset 15.
And they were
God
just
damn.
way too shiny for this car. And yeah, he had the rake, but the tires didn't match.
Oh,
Like, okay, they were a little bit.
That's the number one rookie.
Oh
mistake.
yeah, and the like they were a little bit wider in the rear, like a little bit, but not by much. And it looks like he took an entire thing of Mother's black tire Supreme whatever
Yikes.
to the wheels, and so it's like this black car. I should grab a photo. I'll grab a photo next time I'm there, and I can't wait to hear what a race engine is. Like, my hope is an LS3. Reality is going to be I don't do with a four barrel
it's
on
going
it.
to be a blueprint, a quadrojet.
Yeah, probably God, and I don't know what trans. I don't know, turbo 350 or some shit.
What's up?
It'll either be a 350 or it's going to be a 700 R4.
Yeah.
A fully mechanical
Or-
overdrive pile of shit.
or his mechanic really sold him really hard on the 4L60 sitting in the garage that he had. Oh, these things can make power. This thing's gonna hold power all day. No, they shift like a
4L60.
three.
How many neutrals do you really want there, friendo?
Well, I don't know. I think
Oops, all neutrals.
I'm pretty sure that I don't know a blueprinted 305 isn't gonna make
A
and then-
blueprinted 305 is going to make a whole,
what 220 or 240.
Jesus, maybe.
Yeah, that's
You know, they were rated at 190 horsepower to the flywheel in the
Oh.
Silverado they came out of.
Do you know what? Give him credit. He probably bought like a Holly 600 or something like that.
Oh, so he's overfueling an emissions era V8. Got it.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
that's gonna be
Cool.
perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Not the Holly, the Edelbrock 600 double pumper. That's because he probably spent the $400 to get the nice chromed
Yeah,
one too.
all 8.5 to 1 compression. Yeah.
Oh
let me tell
god,
you.
yeah. It's got a fucking it has the stock fuel pump still on it, the stock fuel regulator.
It's probably stock mechanical fucking pump.
Oh yeah, it
bolted
probably
to the
does.
side
Yeah.
of the block.
God, it's right there in the
It's
front.
the $7 Holly
Oh,
dual diaphragm piece of shit.
but it's chromed.
Yeah.
It's chrome.
Yeah, it's chrome. Oh,
And-
sorry, $11.
11. Yeah, it's 11.
Yeah,
It got
that was
chromed.
that was a parts plus special.
Yep.
And then
You could buy those right next to the chrome air cleaners and the tachometer.
That's what I say.
Hey.
It has a chrome air cleaner that's upside down because that's the way Pops did it.
How much chrome do you want?
Flip the lid and gain
Flip
40
it.
horsepower.
It gives you engine sounds.
God, if you're flipping the fucking lid and getting 40 horsepower, change your fucking air filter.
It's just a roll of toilet paper in there. Oh
Which-
god, what
which-
the fuck happened?
I don't know.
Check that USB cable to make sure it's plugged in.
That one.
Yeah. Unplug it.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah, plug it back in. Click. Click. Hey, we're back. That's actually really
Hey.
fast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
My God, yeah. My Jeep, when I had my Jeep Wrangler with a 350 in it, which we were never actually sure if it was a 350. We were just told it was and went with it. We never checked.
It was a small block of some
Yeah, it was,
flavor.
it was a generic small block.
You know, you could have got lucky and it would have been like a Corvette 283
Well,
or something like
I was
that.
told it had
Yeah.
Corvette aluminum heads on it, which, that's really easy to check because steel and aluminum have different properties.
Yeah,
It's really easy to put-
iron. Let's be
Iron,
real. They,
yeah,
didn't, they
iron.
didn't make shit out of like proper steel
Yeah.
back then. Come on.
And I never ran a magnet down the side of that engine. I should have.
Would
Confirmed
it,
some of the
would it have stuck with all the oil on it?
with all the end up rod knocking the shit out of that. So the oil is probably all full of fucking crank particles.
Hey.
Love
But
it.
no, first time my grandpa saw the truck, he was like, or the Jeep, he was like, you know what we used to do back in the day? I was like, oh God, what was it, the air cleaner? Yeah, you take the air cleaner off, and she sounds purty when you're done with it. I'm like, God, I know this.
I mean,
I had a fucking Wrangler with a V6 in it. I flipped the lid on and painted the rising sun on it because I thought it was funny.
yes, absolutely.
Have you seen this car? I had an 85 Ford Ranger.
The Ford fucking Ranger.
Ford fucking God damn
That
it.
right there, Ford fucking Ranger.
that we put yellow tint on the mirrors,
Oh,
the headlights, then put rally crosses through the headlights with the electrical tape.
Zach, have I told you that you're a war criminal lately?
And then we painted a rising sun on the hood.
When he owned this, he wasn't of like
I was 19.
legal age. Oh,
Yeah.
you were of legal age. Well, this is criminal.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was, yeah.
It would have been forgivable if you were underage.
Zach, do you have a passport? Because we need to go to Holland.
I do have a passport.
All right, we're going to The Hague.
Okay,
You're being tried for your crimes.
that's probably fair.
And then we're gonna go to a Holland style truck show afterwards with your corpse.
There it is.
But yeah, well, I did woofing outside.
Yes, dogs are in the outdoors.
Really? Is that where they belong?
Yeah,
Not belong, but is that where they reside?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
That's
You
cool.
know.
I like that. I'm learning new stuff every single day.
You're learning something new every day. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Just watching you grow and become a man.
So speaking
I'm-
of growing and becoming a man,
There it
yeah!
is.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'm glad you're really stepping out of that smooth brain lifestyle of
Oh,
yours.
you don't even know what you're about to be hit with right now.
We got one solid
Oh.
crease, baby. Let's see if we can get another.
So I got this coworker. Call her Holly. That's her name, Holly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
so we're not trying to
No.
hide the identities of the guilty.
No, her name's
people.
Holly.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
She ain't fucking watching this shit.
Word.
I call she's my work mom. We all got that lady at work.
Holly's the work mom.
Oh
Got
yeah,
it.
Holly's
Got
the
it.
best. We got coffee with her a couple days ago. Holly's the best, but she keeps giving me advice. I told her about my dating life,
Yeah?
and
Oh,
she's got some good advice. And she mentioned that I need to get off these dating apps. They're not doing anything for me, and they're pretty dry for me recently.
I'm gonna punt this just right now before you go any further in this story. Has it ever occurred to you that maybe Holly is telling you what she wants, and that she wants some luscious 7 foot of Zack?
I don't want some Holly, but
She wants a gangly child in her life.
God, she already has to. But that's beside the point. Both my age too, which is even worse. But
Mama might want 3. You never know.
And so I took her advice. So this weekend, me and the boys, we went out to Ice House. And so I was sitting
Because
there.
Saturday's for the boys.
Yeah, when he says me and the boys, like,
Oh, hold on, I should clarify who these boys are.
yeah, please, you clarify. But I really was tempted to invite myself along just because I need to feel young, and I cannot do that myself because I'm pushing 36 and dusty as hell.
to be the chaperone at the table.
Oh, not so much the chaperone.
I think Mike would have been a great addition to my night.
Back in my day.
But yeah, no,
So I dressed up, got some nice clothes on, did my hair, put some cologne on, just go out. Feel good about
Damn.
yourself. I did put on my smartwatch, which was not charged, just to look cool. Because why spend the effort to charge the watch before you go?
man, this tale's getting even better.
Oh yeah.
Christ almighty.
So
You really are Kramer.
so the boys, we all
Yeah,
we
who's
were
the boys? Clarify. Who's the
Yeah,
we
boys?
were Jordan High's stage tech.
Okay.
Okay. That doesn't narrow anything down for me.
That's the boys. The boys I went with, we were Jordan High stage tech. So that weird, awkward, nerdy kid in high school that runs the soundboard, that was us. That was all of us. So we get there and we get our drinks, whatever. And I drove my truck. I think I was going to drive home, and that did not happen. So we decided to go outside because we consume the nicotine. Ice House allows that, so you go outside and vape out there. It's nice. So we're sitting out there, and there's this. Have you been to Ice House?
I have not, but I've been past it several times.
So outside they have this like chairlift swing thing, super nice. We're sitting next to that, and these 3 girls come over and sit next to us. 2 of them are kind of cute. One of them not.
Definitely the grenade.
Definitely yeah.
You know.
And one of the 2 girls starts talking to me and starts a conversation with me. And she's being kind of flirty. And I'm
Oh.
not used to this. This is new territory for me. I'm really the one trying to be an awkward piece of shit, and she's talking to me.
Oh my god! All of a sudden,
Then she offers to buy me a drink, and I'm like, "Holy shit! You're cute, but not my type." So I pass. I said, "You know what? I'm good. I pass."
Hey, you should have taken the drink, bud.
Oh. I got some weird vibes from her. She wasn't like
Oh, she wasn't all there, so
I don't-
she was kind of like cute, but you knew there was some baggage. There was some hangups.
there was some baggage for sure.
Right.
You just get that
Mm.
weird vibe. It's that weird read. It just didn't quite
Oh,
pan
okay.
out.
No, that's
her
that's
overnight
fair.
bag is
That's
a garbage bag.
did not pass the vibe check.
But she is still cute though.
Okay,
We're gonna go with
I
that.
mean,
She got some tattoos.
I know lots of cute girls with tattoos who questionably pass vibe checks, and you're like, okay, there's
She
a
rolled like
hang-up
an
with you.
11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, so There is something about you that just fucks with everything else. What is it?
Yeah.
Right? Like this one chick I knew, right? Married one of my best friends. She's into snakes and spiders, right? Everybody was like, "What's the catch?" Right? Like she's intelligent, she's pretty, like, she's got her shit together. What's the catch?
Snakes and spiders.
She has like 19 snakes
Yeah,
and
suddenly
like 30 fucking tarantulas that could
you get
kill
over
you.
you get
Yeah.
over to her house and it's more or less a terrarium, not an apartment.
Right, exactly. Yeah, yeah. You got to watch your step when you walk in.
Ew. But so I go back inside. I shop for me a drink. I passed and said, I'm good, thank you. I can pay for my own beers and walk inside. I was very polite about it. And I get back at the table, and the boys tear into me. Like, not even like kind of nice. They're like, what the fuck are you doing, man? There's fucking pussy waiting for you outside, and you're fucking in here. And I'm like, dude, it's for the boys. It's Noel's birthday. I mean, I'm here to get fucked up with the boys.
Heard up.
I don't give a fuck what the boys are doing. There's a pussy out there waiting for you. Get your little gangly ass back out there and fucking flirt with her. Get that free ass drink. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So I get back out there and offer to buy her a drink. That's a gentleman thing to do. So I buy her a vodka Red Bull something. I don't fucking know what it was. She gets it and disappears. She's gone. Walks away.
I mean, to the surprise of nobody at this point.
And I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I deserve this. This was the outcome. This was how this was going to happen. And then I'm going to go back to the boys, and that's how the night's going to end. Be a fun night. Oh, God, was I wrong? Oh, God, was I wrong? She comes back with her friends. Well, you want to buy us some drinks? The friends. All of them. And I said, no. I said, absolutely fucking not. No, I'm not buying you your friends' drinks. I bought you a drink because you were talking to me, and then you walked away and brought back more girls I'm not interested in.
I mean,
understandable.
If you are going to show me the grocer's market, at least show me produce I'm interested in, right?
Yeah.
So
Stop showing me turnips, goddammit.
I do not want turnips. I wish for beets. Thank you.
So as I'm sitting there explaining to her, like, I'm not going to buy you and your friends drinks. Huh. Wow, you know how to undo a shirt button. That's not going to change the outcome of this situation. Wow, you know where my legs are and my thighs are. Still not going to change the outcome of this situation. Oh, you know, another shirt button. Again, not going to change the outcome of this situation. So she finally walked away.
Were these her shirt buttons or your shirt buttons?
Mine. She's doing this to me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So she finally walks away. And my friends are like, what the fuck was that? She's trying to get free drinks. So you should bail on this. And I'm like, I'm already committed at this point. I'm already in this. I'm already here. Where does this go? So she comes back again with her friends. She goes, how about this? Buy you and all of your friends drinks. And I'm like, sure. Okay, sure. Bring which stuff here. Make sure she puts on your tab, not mine. And then we're good to go.
Right.
Okay. This is where the night gets fun.
They ended up on your tab, didn't they?
No, they didn't get.
Oh, okay.
I called just over widow shooting. I was like,
I mean, that's only,
those five not on mine. She goes, you're good. And I'm like, thank you.
That's only happened to be like 2 or 3 times.
So she comes back with the drinks. The girls reappear out of the fucking walls again. And so I start sitting next to the girl.
Like they do.
Her name's Meg. We'll go for Meg. Her name's Meg. So I'm sitting next to Meg.
And
Meg.
Meg, go away, Meg.
And at this point, I should clarify how drunk I am. I mean, I'm a lightweight. I'm willing to admit I'm a lightweight. But I had some good amount of alcohol in me.
Yeah, you're a popsicle away from being 2 sheets to the wind, but I can only imagine after a couple of mixed drinks.
I was a couple more than a mixed drink in.
That peach has been sitting on the counter a couple days too long. Zach's gone.
I'm 2 beers in. One was the tall boy, and the other one I'm pretty sure was not a 5% beer. I think it was. I should look it up. I think it was an 8. 3 shots of Fireball.
Yikes.
Tokyo Tea, old fashioned.
4 fucking shots. of
Whatever
Fireball.
random
Come
shit
on.
she bought for me, and some of Noel's girlfriends at Long Island Iced Tea. So I'm in pretty deep at this point. So
I mean, you've got the body mass of a young redwood tree. So.
true, but I was still talking straight, still staying straight. So I'm sitting next to her.
Allegedly.
So I sit next to her, put my arm around her. Of course, as I do that, I knock over the glass that's sitting behind both of us. Spills an entire glass of water behind both of us. Mitt. Fucker's mitt.
Zach Lore is smooth as shit.
And she was like, it doesn't fucking matter. Whatever. Funny. Put my arm around her. Sit there for, 10 minutes. Turns to me. And just the weirdest way possible, she goes, bet you're not going to kiss me. And I'm like, fucking bet. So I'm sitting there now.
Zach Lorch has never seen a challenge he never wants
I
to
was like,
back down
fuck
from.
yeah. I start making out with her. And then I look over at at the boys who are now sitting across from us, watching this train wreck unfold in front of them, and starts laughing at me. All of them maniacally laughing at me. So I'm in here, I'm fucking tongue deep in this bitch, and they're laughing at me. And I don't know how not to laugh back. How do you not laugh back?
Oh my god.
So
Hold on. Can you just say I'm tongue deep in this bitch just one more time?
I think it's like the dab. It's once a year.
Okay,
It's
I
once
think
a year.
I'll allow that.
the moment passed, but it was a great moment that we were all here for.
I just love that Zach's dating advice is slowly scrolling across the
Zach's
screen right now.
I like that when Zach said I'm tongue deep in this bitch, we had 3 viewers.
Yeah, some people heard that. Yeah.
And then it went back down to 2.
And so then, like,
So it's Taylor and AJ that are
Uh,
watching.
Taylor, I
Shout out
was-
to the both of
have
you.
I met Taylor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I vaguely remember. Oh God, he knows so much about me now. So, and then like
We know all the things we don't want to know about you from this
Yeah.
podcast, Zach.
Yeah.
this could be like a Seinfeld episode for sure. My life could be like a
Here's the thing, man. Frasier was a radio host. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cosmo Kramer was the man of many talents, master of none.
That sounds a lot like me. So
He's a loathsome, offensive brute. Yet I cannot look away.
Side note, I had that poster.
I know you did.
Did
I
you?
don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh, I want one.
I think it was my brother's, but he left it and then he took it back.
No.
Fuck him.
I remember it in like the house when you guys lived up on like Wasatch Boulevard.
Yeah.
Forever ago when you had the Integra.
Oh yeah.
I remember that like it was like in the hallway or in like your bedroom or something.
It was somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. I just remember that was the first place I saw it.
Yeah.
And I've only seen it in maybe 3 or 4 places since.
I think I need one.
You absolutely need
I
one.
need
Yeah.
one. I will order
Ma-
one after this podcast. Well,
No,
the price.
here's the thing. I will find somebody with a large format printer.
I'll just
I,
go on
I,
Amazon.
I will take that photo and I will gloriously Photoshop your face
Oh, I need
onto
that.
Cosmo Kramer's body.
Yeah. Yeah. I need that, and I also need the Costanza's couch photo. I broke both of them with that. Oh god, all these girls I bring over to the pad are gonna love that shit.
We can.
I mean, wasn't that couch available on KSL Classified?
It was.
It was.
It was like $100 or something.
We
We
could.
passed.
We fucking Well, to be fair, we had.
I don't think anybody had the space or the coin.
Yeah,
I could have found the space.
I've had enough of a struggle getting one couch into this place. So
That's fair.
yeah.
But back to Meg.
Oh yes.
So
Back to Meg, this
Yeah.
young lady who is
Nobody cares about Meg.
trying her best to woo you.
yeah. Well, funny you say that. So after our tongue punching session, which that's the best way of putting that
Hold
too.
on. That was as
Time
poorly.
out.
That was poorly played.
Let me get.
Tongue punching. That does not happen in the mouth.
That's not how that works.
Can we move on from this? Or have to live here
I
at this
want you.
moment?
I want you to think about what you've done.
Next week we explain Zach. We explained to Zach so much.
Okay, so
Okay, now we can move on.
she leans back and grabs the pitcher of water and gives it to me, and is like waterfall this into me, it's like waterfall. Like open your mouth wide for it. I'm like,
This is where it gets greasy.
I'm
All right.
sitting here,
Ugh.
and of course,
All right.
I'm
AJ.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my. Perfect.
and because I'm again, remember, I'm pissed drunk at this point. So the best thing that comes to my mind is, nah, it's going to turn into a wet t-shirt contest. Is my response to pour this in my mouth, and I know I'm going to pour it on your tits. Was basically my response.
And then so there's Zach just.
So, and then there was the blue-haired girl. So,
Oh,
yes, so
There's a blue-haired girl.
there was a
this is a
blue-haired
character
waitress.
I totally forgot about.
Yep.
This should have been detailed out of the gate because now I understand the group of people these are.
So she was a waitress.
Okay.
So she was kind of like a side character.
Okay. Still
She was
NPC. Got it.
but she's like NPC with some lines.
Okay. Tongue punching does usually involve the fart box. Just gonna throw that out there.
Um,
It's a very common turn of phrase.
I've heard
Tongue,
that phrase.
tongue punching the old fart box.
Very, very pretty girl. Clearly gets it on all night at this bar, but very, very attractive. And so, stepping aside from this part for a second, we'll get back to her. My friends would keep coming around. This was before the water bullshit, tongue punching bullshit. We're gonna keep using that.
There was
phrase.
no tongue punching.
Zach's into water sports.
We are not answering that, and it's a no.
He's over there getting the full waterfall.
Oh, buddy.
God, AJ.
Zach, you are into water sports.
I
aren't you?
am not.
Don't you lie to me.
What is water sports?
Oh my god.
Oh man,
Absolutely not.
Do we want to
Next-
earn the E for explicit on this one or
next week we explain Zach everything that he is saying, and
So, back to this. So all my
Yeah.
friends would, all my friends.
put that on the screen for God's sake?
oh my god,
Can I leave? Can I
Nope.
not be here for this?
no, I
Zach.
can't close the fucking door because Pod Table 1.0 is in the way and it won't close fully. But I'll stop you.
Zach, just say tits.
Tits. I said tits.
Okay, perfect.
I said tits.
It's hilarious.
I said tits. Did I not say tits?
you did
I'll
say
keep saying tits. I need a button. Give me the button. I want to say tits more. Tits.
titties. Here we go. Soundboard's back.
Tits. So
are
Make-
we gonna bring back the?
this will come back. I have to figure out how to
Okay.
do it though.
All right, cool.
Yeah, once.
I really want the soundboard to come back, and I really want you to just be like,
Yeah, this,
"Tits."
yeah, this thing is
Tits.
ostensibly no longer about
Tits.
cars.
It's
Tits.
Zach's dating advice.
This is fucking great.
Zach is over here about ready to give somebody the old clam chowder, and
oh
Oh God.
God,
So
hit him with the Cosby.
so who gets roofied?
me? I think I get repeated in this.
You don't even have a
I-
sweater.
I definitely got molested by this girl. She put her hand on my crotch. It was great.
You enjoyed it.
I did.
Okay.
Did I consent?
Did you?
No.
I don't think it mattered.
Welcome to the Shenanigans.
Zach, I'm surprised you don't have the Urban Dictionary app on your phone.
I don't, but it's an amazing place. Okay, so my friends would swing by where I was sitting to basically check on me, and they would always give me useful advice like, "This bitch is crazy. Why are you still talking to this bitch?"
This bitch is crazy is not advice. That's a statement.
That's your boys flailing a red flag in the background.
I
They
already,
are.
I
and
already,
you're over here with rose-tinted glasses, like, why are
They're
they
throwing
waving
a
flags?
spike strip down the main straight because you keep ignoring the red and black
but,
flags.
but I already saw the red flags. I was going head first. I was like, I got nothing else going on tonight.
He had his rose-tinted beer goggles on. He was doing just fucking fine.
The new Camcast shirt, we consent.
We consent.
I signed the waiver.
I signed.
Yeah, we already do have something kind of like that, or we
Ad-
did. Thing still stands. I mean,
Okay,
Yeah,
alright.
yeah.
You
Okay.
you wear that shirt. I think Brandon Coon's the only one who fucking bought the thing.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
do have an
surprised.
Understood Victory shirt somewhere.
Thank God somebody does.
So they come by and they tell me these things, and then they would leave. And then
They're
so-
dropping these little nuggets, like
which I already knew. I was already very aware of the situation, but
it's one of those, bruh, you put me in this situation.
they put me in that situation. They did. They were like, "You gotta go. There's a fucking pussy out there waiting for you."
Fuck, AJ.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Zach, do not tongue
I'm
punch
not-
their fart box after she's taken the Cosby kids to the public pool.
I'm not. Can I turn that off for a minute while I tell my story? I don't need AJ constantly.
I mean, if he doesn't comment there, he's going to like message me, and I'm going to just repeat them.
And if he
I'll turn
doesn't
off the fucking
message you,
Wi-Fi.
he should message me because I'll do the same shit. I'm on data, bitch. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
same here. I get
Like,
I-
3 bars of LTE in your house.
Yeah. I can get data. How do you think I watch F1 on my phone?
So
Moving on. You're
oh,
throat
oh,
deep
oh,
in this bitch, about ready to pour a pitcher of ice water on her.
So all my friends keep doing the circles, and she comes over. She goes, "Are you talking shit on me? Do you hate me?" And I'm like, "No." So I gotta think fast because I gotta get out of this. And so I go.
I have to think fast. Zach is on the spot. Okay.
So I go.
The stage is set.
The
Zach,
stage is
hit me
set.
with it.
So I turn to her and go, "No, I'm talking about the cute blue-haired waitress over there, and I bet you go both ways. So you're into that as well too." Without
Excellent.
missing a fucking beat, she turns to me. She goes, "Yeah, if you would have bought me a drink, you could have got both." And I'm like, "Are you fucking leveraging that for drinks?" Which I later found out. So I talked to the cute waitress at the end of the night, and she was like, "Oh, yeah, I saw you were talking to Megan. God, I'm sorry. She's kind of crazy." And I'm like, "First, you
I'm
know her by her
sorry.
first name.
One regular
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it again. I'll fucking watch you do it again." So, so at this point in the night,
Can we get the is Zach old enough to say the word tits off the screen real quick?
oh shit, that's still on.
It's still on there.
We'll just do that.
Just
Well,
click
let's
on
do
no
that.
balls.
I dare you.
Yeah.
Bitch, you won't.
So at this point in the night, it's kind of dying down. And oh, should I tell the part about Caden's brother who owns the studio?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So again, stage set kids, and my buddy, his uncle owns a very prominent stage house,
Okay.
and they tour with like Lindsey Sterling and the Piano Brothers and the Cello Bros, and
I would tour
Um,
with Lindsay Sterling.
she's also very LDS.
Yeah, she also likes to be hung from her hair.
That's hot as fuck. So,
So,
so he has a cousin from that same uncle.
dear Penthouse Forum.
That
Involuntary ice bucket, this bitch. Your penthouse forum.
I never thought it happened to me, and it didn't.
so
Dodged that bullet. I went home and read the Bible.
so Ashton is the nephew and his cousin, and I've only seen this kid in like very professional settings, like in like running shows or going to their studio to help move gear or
Right.
buying equipment. Those walkie-talkies I have, I bought off them, and that light board I have, I bought off them, and other stuff like that. And so he walks in when I'm tongue deep in this bitch and sees this.
You gotta stop saying that.
Tongue deep in this bitch.
I-
That's a bumper sticker. It's
I
gonna
wa- I
end up
want-
on your Tacoma.
I want a shirt that says that. And so that was great to see to have that. But yeah, so the night's winding down, and her two friends left. It's now her and our friend group. And they're like, "You're not taking her home, are you?" I'm like, "Fuck no, absolutely fucking
Oh
not."
my god.
What?
That would have been amazing if she showed up here.
Oh, I would have came and knocked on your door, and be like, "Mike, meet Meg," and then I would have got just
And then-
straight, just in the lights, just straight.
Oh, it would have been a very awkward experience with a lot of us. Yeah?
Can we put that on the screen? Put that on the screen.
Yeah. Sorry, Taylor, your comment means a lot, but
This one
AJ's
means more.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm
Taylor.
I'm gentlemen.
Oh, yep. There we go.
So I'm like, I'm not taking her home. Like, absolutely not. Like, I know my limits. Like, I'm not. No, absolutely no. So, and then she finally just leaves. But I see her like what? I see her.
Put that on the fucking screen. That just needs to be there for a while. That right there is pretty much at the top of the list.
Yep.
I see her walking out, and there was like this like nice barricade about 15 feet between where she was and I was at, where like I could not get to her. So of course I'm being a piece of shit, and I'm like, "Well, you're leaving without me?" Of course, that's exactly what I should have been saying in that situation. So she finally leaves. She's gone. She's out of my life, and the night's over, which it wasn't. But we'll get back to that. Actually, no. Should I tell the car part or the other part next?
You know, litter some car shit in here,
Yeah,
and
throw
then,
some-
then
So-
throw it back.
Of course, I was in no state to drive, and I was going to go Uber back to some of my friends, but they were going to go to a secondary location I didn't want to join.
Oh
and so-
my god!
I actually don't know that one. I will.
Urban Dictionary to the rescue.
Oh man. This is
I remember my early 20s.
I do too.
Okay, let's see.
Man. Try to scheme away into
Hold on,
memory
let me
pants.
see.
God.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of the other one, the Alabama, whatever the fuck, Alabama Hot Pocket. And once again, I broke Dave tonight.
Oh, holy shit.
So,
Man, fuck cars. This podcast is dumb when we talk about cars.
so
Alabama fucking Hot Pocket.
do you know what that
You
is?
had 52 cards in the deck, and you played that ace of fucking spades.
He hit, God, he hit you with the wild draw 4. You thought you were going to get
and
him with the reverse, then he hit you with the wild draw 4 again.
And now I've got 16 cards in my hand. I don't know what the fuck happened.
You're holding a fucking Uno deck, just wondering what's going on. You got an Uno deck in one hand, a Pinochle deck in the other. You don't know what happened.
There's some fucking those little
Go-
mahjong little
Yeah.
tiles in there too.
Go fish. Fuck.
There's a cribbage board just clattering on the ground. You don't know what's going on.
So,
Okay, you know what? You know what? Here we go. For the rest of the podcast, I am just going to read everything that AJ posts in my daddy voice.
No, let me get through this. We're so
Hold
close
on.
to the punchline.
Hold on.
Oh,
He's gonna wind up at medical telling the corpseman that it burns when he pees.
Corman.
Corpse. I think it's
Corpse.
corpse. I think it's corpse. There's an R
No,
in there.
no, it's Corman.
Okay, whatever.
You like the Marine Corps?
I think it's
COR.
corpse. AJ, is it corpse or core?
I'm sure the P is silent.
It might be.
His PP should have been silent. Move along.
So,
I know how this tale ends.
I don't. I'm along
although-
for the ride, just like the other 3 people
I
watching.
know how this story ends, but man, this second read through is just amazing. I'm picking up details I didn't know the first time around.
It's like reading a Chuck Palahniuk book second time around.
For real.
so my buddy Dimitri is like, oh, my mom will just come and pick us up.
He's throwing down a blue eyes white dragon.
He's throwing down a blue eyes white dragon.
So Dimitri's mom was going to come pick us up, and she shows up in a bright yellow Focus RS, making whoosh sounds.
Could you get a yellow Focus RS?
So I knew like you could get like a red one, but that was like a launch edition. Like
Yeah.
like you had to like basically order that thing. I think the yellow might be the same thing too.
I was very drunk, but it was definitely a Focus RS. It may have been wrapped. I didn't look hard enough to tell.
Okay.
Knowing their family, it's probably wrapped.
Okay.
Fucking Dimitri's mom's got a dope ass car that she dailies.
Dimitri's mom sounds hot.
Corman.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Excuse
Jesus
me.
Christ, you can get one in orange.
Yeah.
Or yellow. Sorry.
Huh. All
That's-
right.
That's yeah.
So it's probably
Yeah.
a very rare option.
Yeah.
So
I'm here for it.
so that was a fun ride home, and then the next morning
The next morning.
I wake up a little hungover.
Oh.
I drink a lot of water, so I was prepared for the hangover, and I get a ding on my phone. Well, ding, check it. You have a friend request on Instagram from Meg. Yes, we did exchange Instagrams, but the weird thing was she had sent it at night or in the morning, not night, whatever. So I accept her back, and I'm sitting there, and I'm scrolling through the photos and just reliving what horrendous nightmare I had happened to me the night before. Seeing the face and all come back to me. It's like that, like all the math symbols are.
CCR is intensifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it clicks. We had matched on Tinder 6 months ago. And we had talked. And my opening line was,
Oh my god, did you ask her pirates or ninjas?
I asked her, is that a Ford fucking Ranger? Do you remember me telling that on the podcast?
I do remember you telling
It
this
was
story.
that bitch!
Oh man.
It was that bitch!
Oh
Wish
man.
Bacha noises is the proper nomenclature.
Dimitri's mom has got it going on.
She's all Zack wants and she's waited for so long.
So I made out with a girl who I added on, or we matched on Tinder, who then I asked her if that's a Ford fucking Ranger, then offered her free Ranger parts, then unmatched me, and then made out with her at a bar.
I mean, this sounds par for the course for you, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't even surprise me at this point. I'm not even surprised. It was like, that's a Saturday.
Indeed, Taylor. Indeed, it was an M Night twist.
Okay, like, can we get a vote in the chat for the 3 people watching this? Like, what should we just call this podcast after
At
this?
this
Like,
point, yeah, like
it's
we're
not
done.
Cam Shenanigans. What is it? A bunch of drunk dudes
Yeah.
talking about random shit that happens to them?
For real. Moral of the story:
Also,
dating
did
apps
you-
do work. Suck it, Holly. Nah. I mean, he
they
didn't-
work for something. Sucking, yes. Holly was not there for that.
Yeah. Also, I mean, Holly was kind of right. He did punt the app, and then he, as Zach put it, tongue punched this poor girl.
Oh, and her Instagram name. Her Instagram name
Oh,
is ShredDaddy69.
hold on. So
No,
I
no,
just-
no. I already have it pulled up. I already have
Oh.
it pulled up. Here you go. You go, good sir.
So I just want to. So
Shrek Daddy 69.
So-
Shred, not Shrek.
Shred Daddy 69. Okay,
Shrek-
Shrek Daddy
I wish it
69
was
would have been
Shrek.
funnier.
Because if
Honestly.
so, I
oh my god.
Zach, I'll be honest.
wait,
you've probably
wait,
done worse.
she's not bad.
wait. I never saw her.
You'll see her. We'll pass the phone around.
Yeah, we're goddamn right. We're passing the phone around.
There's some good photos, some bad photos in there.
Somebody.
But
Is that that is a
AJ,
Ford fucking
not
Ranger.
only
Yeah,
did
yeah.
Zach meet someone that he matched with on Tinder, my brother actually married.
Yeah,
like,
that's
his
right.
wife-
Your brother's wife.
They met
matched
on Tinder. He
Yeah.
shook the Tinder tree, and that's what fell out.
Huh.
Hey,
And now he's fucking fighting with the goddamn
Here-
builder of
here's-
his home.
oh god, Taylor's gonna look her up too.
here's
up.
here's the thing, right? Sometimes you shake the Tinder tree, right? And you get hit with a dick.
You know, it
Sometimes
happens.
you shake the Tinder tree and you get hit with a pussy.
You know, it happens sometimes.
You know?
See, not too bad.
Not
So-
terrible. Not too bad.
There's some
Fi-
good photos in there, some bad photos in there.
Farva's shenanigans. Oh, okay. See, Chris Miller has the information.
Ah,
There it is. The RS never came in yellow, but
Yes.
ST did, and it's easy to swap bumper and put an RS wing on it. Race red was a limited edition.
see, we
color
just
for
needed to have our
18.
focus nerds
Oh.
show up.
So there's an ST. It still made whooshing sounds. It was cool.
Well, yeah, I mean,
So
Also,
here's,
again,
so
remember,
here's the thing.
I rolled in the back of a drunk ass Ford of some kind. I thought it was
So
cool.
hold on. I guess I should probably
So-
look then
well,
because
welcome back, Taylor. What's your verdict? So I just want to. So I took a nap at 4, so I wasn't really doing much of anything.
I
Oh,
so-
AJ, what am I joking about? Oh God.
I missed this I missed this critical detail.
Well,
That's a UK only paint.
well, all right then.
Oh, what was he saying? I should.
Oh,
run
and they
for?
like their they fucking do hate they do like their crackle tunes. Fuck. Yeah. So
Yeah, they do.
yeah. So
Just
meanwhile,
like,
so
just like
Zach's
poor Audi guys and some BMW guys.
oh God, there's nothing worse than hearing an M2 competition with a crackle tune. Yeah. Anyway, so Zach's out doing this. I'm here building furniture. You know, I'm putting together a dresser, listening to a podcast about the Beastie Boys.
Hold on, Taylor. We need the input. Did you look her up? We need the verdict from the chat. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Anyway, so Zach periodically messages me.
Oh God, did I message you too?
So here's what he
Oh,
says.
God. No, I don't want to hear this. No.
8:38 p.m. There's a decent possibility I'm going to be Ubering home tonight. Will there be a way I could convince you to driving me back to my truck sometime tomorrow?
I was pretty sober at that point.
I said, yeah.
I mean, because
9:23.
Mike's not a fucking animal.
Yeah. 9:23 p.m. Well, I definitely just got hit on, and she offered to buy me a drink. Wish she was my Thai 9 type. He corrected himself. My response, fucking get some. One of us has to.
I showed that to my friends. It was so funny.
There you go. And then 9:50 p.m.
Oh God.
So, yeah, 27 minutes later, holy shit, I got a story for you. Me.
I think that was.
Yay!
I think that was before I made out with her too. Because hold on, because
Oh, wait, because it is Zach, because at 11:27 p.m. Well, I made out with a girl tonight.
Some of these texts were so bad. I was messaging
then-
Christian too.
Oh God! And then he says, "Yeah, I will definitely need a ride tomorrow." And then, God, 9:02 a.m. on Sunday. Oh
Oh.
God, I got fucked up last night. I'm pretty sure I regret most of it.
Did you message Chirp?
Oh yeah, I've messaged Chirp.
Because I get a message from Chirp moments after you dropping me off.
Oh yeah, like as soon as you got out of the fucking car, like not even the door closed, I text Chirp.
I heard he had quite a night.
Yeah, I said you need. Is that me and him were talking about like F1, and then I just like hard stop. You need to message Zach because he had a night, and he said, "Oh, hold on, what the fuck? They're gonna pull up the message from Chirp now."
Because Daddy Chirp. He just
Drunkle
had-
Chirp.
He has to know.
Yeah, man. Come on. So, where is it? Oh, you. So yeah, we were talking about F1, and then like hard stop. You need to ask Zach about his night. That good, huh? He had an evening. Was my response.
Chirp had some great advice for me.
Oh boy.
Yeah. God.
Oh god. Later that day, I got some stuff out of my storage unit, my parents' storage unit, and I found my records.
Hey.
Yeah.
But okay, so Chirp's immediate, because I told him I bought drinks for this girl, and his immediate assumption is my card got declined.
Ah, that would have been perfect.
Yeah. Okay, well, what the shit?
Oh, AJ. I looked her up. She screams daddy issues. Plus, I tell everyone I want to backpack through Europe to find myself because I think that's personality. Should have taken her to the pool for some water sports, bud, says Taylor.
You got to read that like a Canadian. Oh, should have taken her to the pool for some water sports, eh,
Should have
bud?
taken her to the pool for some water sports there, eh, bud?
Oh
Hey,
god, AJ, you nailed it.
Bird up.
She screams daddy issues. Yeah.
Fucking Rockets boys. Fucking Big City Slams boys.
Can we end this? Can I go? Can I
No,
go?
no.
No, we
Can
have
I go back to my
13 minutes
basement?
left.
Can I go back to my basement?
No, I will start up a live stream on my phone and follow you.
It's clean down there.
Did you
So
ever
I-
set up that coffee table?
I did.
Good.
It was missing all the screws, but it still holds itself together.
So, fun fact, you can actually like email Walker Edison.
Oh,
and
really?
say, hey, I bought this and it doesn't have any hardware, and they'll send you the hardware.
It's not that bad. It had 2 screws out of the 7 it needed,
That's fine.
and so I was able to. It holds itself. I just can't move it from.
Got
certain
2
ways.
out of 7. That's about what this pod table's working with.
For real. No, my
But I could have brought her back. I had the clean place.
Yep.
Yeah.
You fucking could have.
and I
You
didn't.
got this decent little townhouse here
Hey, man.
in Sweet Fort Union.
Yep.
And we're not saying Midvale, right?
Nope.
She's just a real nice Sally boys. We're
Fucking
gonna
Sniper's boys.
put that one up on the screen. Where's my screen? So yeah, that was my night. That was what I did
She
Saturday.
does those things with her fingers. Better patter, bud.
God, I like watch this get passed to her somehow. Like, oh god, that'd be my worst nightmare.
Hello. If you see this.
I'm dead. I'm just dead at that point.
I won't let you kill my sweet Zach. Well, I mean, I probably will.
But how are you gonna get all your entertaining stories and your youth misadventures?
I mean, I'm in a group chat with my brother's friends, and let me tell you, for a while it was called Pro. Oh fuck, I can't even remember what it was called, but we changed it to F1 Fan Club now, and this is one of the most recent photos that we just shared.
The 2 modes of Slavic female fashion.
Yep,
I'm okay with either one.
same here. But yeah, the chat quickly took a turn from there.
So I'm in a chat right now with Costa, as you know, with the M3,
Yes,
and
well, I know of.
yeah, and Tesla will, and Costa's Greek,
Mhm.
just one of the funniest people you've ever met, and yeah, I saw that.
Yes, AJ.
And it's our Malacca chat.
Okay.
Do you know what Malacca is?
No.
It is it basically translates to chronic masturbator.
Oh, nice.
in Greek, where it's like you're being a Malacca. I don't want to know who that is.
It's probably Pumpkin.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense.
Shout out to Big Daddy P, bearfantasy.txt.
What's up, baby?
And we send things like this.
Oh hell.
Oh, the hallway with a hammock and a light.
Oh, let me go find some of the shit that we've.
I'm actually really surprised that there's 4 viewers right now. Not even gonna lie.
We're not even talking right now. We're just sitting here looking at our phones.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they were calling me thirsty for something.
Yeah.
I mean, you're 21, 22.
23, goddamn.
Jesus, you grow up so
Man.
fast.
I know you met me when I was 20. Yeah,
Wow.
you knew me before I was legal to drink.
Jesus.
Yeah,
God, I'm trying to
I've known
find
you for
some of-
almost 4 years, Dave.
You know what? I'm not gonna try and find some of the really offensive shit that gets thrown around in that chat because these are adults with like real lives.
I'm gonna send you some of this offensive shit that I have in my chat.
Hello.
Oh, that's a very innocent looking name.
Hey, Mike, you should.
Hello, Tritania.
Mike, if you ever need a content, I just sent you some.
Oh, what did you?
Well, Facebook.
I don't
user,
approve of this, but
Well, Facebook user. If
Yeah,
you,
we've sent-
If you
we've-
like bear fantasy, you'll love Neg Paws.
Yeah.
no, it got sent
no.
to me.
Kit sent that in the nerding chat.
Oh, okay, that's kind of the least surprising thing I've heard all day.
Yeah.
God. Wait, hello.
Yeah.
You missed the whole good story. If you
missed it.
Just rewind, start
Gotta
from the
go,
beginning.
boys. Keep your sticks. Try not to be fucking embarrassing.
Fucking embarrassing. We should do an entire podcast where we just quote. We only talk in quotes.
I mean, we probably could. Might be totally different quotes from totally different things.
Taylor
But
from Low State, bid you adieu, sir.
The soul is willing, but the skin
The body.
squishy. The body,
mind is willing.
the mind is
The
willing.
body is.
Is supple.
My body's telling me yeah.
No soup for you.
Yes.
My freedom, my rights. What my freedoms?
Oh, on a different note, a whole bunch of the fucking.
Neg Paws' life. You know, you should ask Hadlock about the time that we had a Drift Utah, Salt City Drift or whatever, little get together at oh god damn it, Spinelli's. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Back when it was up on
33rd.
No, before they were there.
Oh.
It was when they were back on not Highland, not Wasatch. It's the one shit. Right there by the road that turns into 80 and 215 and shit.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Anywho, they used to have a restaurant over there, and we basically had the whole restaurant,
Yeah.
bar, club. What do you want to call Spinelli's?
Fidelity
It's a
is
restaurant.
Yeah.
It's a restaurant with
Yeah.
booze, a booze-heavy restaurant. They had the sign out front that said, "This is known as a restaurant."
Yeah. Not wrong.
But
Hey, we're
yeah,
up to 5 viewers now.
I read Neg Paws in that group. Foothill, thank you,
There it is.
thank you.
The spirit is willing, but the fleshy is squishy and bruised.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. It was up on Foothill. Yeah, I read Neg Paws, and I could not keep my shit together. And
Man.
no, I mean, to be fair, nobody else could.
Oh god. Yeah, no, it's one of those.
There was another one. It was an open mic night. Something about that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Man,
I don't suggest you read that, Mike.
no, I'm good. One of the first interactions I had with Pumpkin was him just handing me his phone, saying, "Hey, look at this," and it was Bear Fantasy.
Attaboy.
I
Hey, the first time I met Pumpkin, I got a big old bear hug.
So
And as a matter of fact, every time since that I see Pumpkin, I get a bear hug.
oh yeah. Now
So I
it's-
almost expect it. It's
Dude,
just
now-
a thing that happens.
dude. Now it's really just like me and him, just like at random points during the day, just like going and like killing like 15-20 minutes not on one of our breaks. Like I'll just be sitting in there in the office just talking to him, and then just like everybody starts kind of like looking at me, and I'm like, all right, I can tell my guy does not welcome here. I'll see you guys later.
I'll see myself out.
Well, do you guys want to talk about this?
What is this?
Oh, hey, yeah, we've got 6 minutes left.
Yeah, we can kill the last 6 with this.
sure, whatever.
So
That's a bullnose fort.
yeah, so there's some cool shit in here. So for those who don't know, the a decent portion of the cars from Mad Max Fury Road are up for sale in Australia, and I have the listing here for them. They're going up for auction, and they kind of talk about them and show you each one of them. So the W16, and this car was fully functional.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, all
Yeah,
it-
weren't they?
yeah.
weren't-
Wasn't that in like Fury?
that was all Fury Road. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
there's most of the cars were fully functional.
Yeah, that one.
The Doof wagons for some, which I just love that name.
Ugh. Doof.
It's just a
Um,
military 8x8.
Yeah, it's a 6x6 man or 8x8 man. Sorry,
Yeah.
missile carrier. The Falcon.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah. Interceptor.
Every time I see the interceptor,
I
think
wish
of that guy with the
Yeah,
voice
with the
box.
voice box.
Yeah.
Interceptor.
I-
the interceptor.
I wish they gave more technical details because it's just like jockeying hundreds of horsepower and a handful of like I
Well-
want more
Well, so here's the problem. Like, a lot of the people who are buying this stuff, they don't give a shit about the technical specs.
They
True,
don't,
I don't know.
sadly.
They're buying these more as props.
maybe yeah I don't know.
Like, they're buying it for the provenance, not because of like anything technical about it.
True, but it would have been interesting to be like, oh, fully functioning dual or whatever. But yeah,
I mean, we could. I did watch both the sprint qualifying race and the actual race.
There's-
AJ.
there's
I can give you some
V12 in there.
updates.
That's cool. So
Hmm.
You just let me know,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah, hold on. Go back up. Go up. There,
The-
there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
F250.
The claw car.
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, that's rad.
That's a vehicle that you don't see very often in Australia.
No,
I probably that shipped
And then
over.
the Dodge sedan below it.
Yeah,
Thing's
cool.
cool as hell.
that one shot a bunch of flames. And then the giant El Dorado with the throne seat in it.
Hey,
Yeah.
the way God intended.
So
And just your average rat rod Chevy because they needed to fill some screen time, right?
You know,
that's another car you don't see in Australia either. The Buick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Just cool. Just cool to
That is
see
cool.
these. I'm very curious to see what these sell for. I also don't know how you sell this and
Um,
where this goes.
you sell it as not a vehicle, but as a giant fucking prop. Like,
Yeah.
But
you sell it like an above ground pool.
It's one way of putting it.
It's valid. I
I
mean,
mean-
it's valid.
Yeah.
I would DJ on the deck of that thing, hanging from suspension arms.
Oh, this is also the war rig too. So that
Oh,
has
yeah,
the
the-
actual
hell yeah.
truck too. It's the
Anchor, yeah.
whole shebang.
Cool.
Yeah. But no, it's interesting to see. I'm curious what these will sell for. I feel like some of these cars like this isn't going to sell for much because who the fuck is going to buy that?
Yeah.
And where are you going to put that?
Somebody that's going to bring that here.
But how
to
do
the
you
USA,
ship this?
I mean, you take it apart, put it in a container, and then assemble it.
I
Like
guess so.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that fucker's gonna end up on the playa at fucking Burning Man.
Oh god, yeah, it
for
will.
real.
Yeah, half this shit will.
Fucking man.
That's why maybe we should buy this and take it to Burning Man. I don't know what's going to cost
Y'all-
to ship probably
y'all-
3 containers worth of shit.
Y'all can go to Burning Man. I'm not that eager to fuck around in the desert with a bunch of people I can't stand anyway.
Okay, that's fair.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I bet a Shrek Daddy would be happy to take you.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't, but it's going to be one of those like, oh, suddenly I lost my phone. I'm not above being a piece of shit, people.
There it is.
Fair enough.
Anyway, real quick for AJ since he misses
Oh,
the
sorry.
F1 updates. So we had Monza over the weekend.
Mhm.
It was the second sprint qualifying thing. So
Right.
they had practice, and then qualifying for a sprint race, and then an 18-lap sprint race to set the starting grid for the actual Grand Prix. It's fucking convoluted and complicated. Makes no sense. Valtteri Bottas won the sprint race, but had to start from the back because he took a gearbox penalty because they put a new gearbox in his car.
Oh.
Yep. And yeah, it was a fairly interesting race. You know, some opening lap drama, lots of people getting shoved off the track at the second chicane.
I saw the video of that where
But-
was it Max and who?
It was so going into the second chicane, kind of earlier in the race, Lewis, who qualified, I think, fourth, he tried to make a move on the outside of Max, but backed out because that's what comes with experience and like knowing your ass from a hole in the ground. Later in the race, um, Lewis had kind of a long pit stop, came out of the pits, and was side by side with Max. So the pit out at Monza is on the right hand side of the track, and then there's the first chicane, which is it's like a 90-degree right, and then a 90-degree left, almost immediately. So,
Yeah, there's some drama about this one.
oh, it's fucking great.
Uh-huh.
I'm here for it because F1, a lot of those F1 people are just like, we're not like sports fans. We don't take this that seriously. And some people really wanted Lewis Hamilton to die. And I'm just like, yeah, you're totally not like fucking sports fans.
Yeah, jeez.
God. Just because you drive a BMW doesn't mean you're not like fucking Dick in Buffalo who wants Tom Brady to die of like congenital herpes.
Can I just insert our favorite person ever?
You can insert
Go ahead.
whatever you want.
Fuck, what was his name? Pavel, the freelance asshole,
Pavel,
and
freelance
his
asshole.
X5
Yes,
BMW.
good for him. Anyway, so going through that chicane after Lewis came out of the pits, Lewis didn't necessarily have to give Max room, or so was the ruling from the stewards. And making that left, Max had no place to go, so they have these big sausage curbs on the inside of that second chicane.
Right.
Max hit him, popped up, landed on top of Lewis's car, and they both got stuck in the gravel. Max's car on top of Lewis's, with his tire stuck on Lewis's halo. And then Max does the super classy thing where he just gets out and walks away and doesn't bother. Oh, 0 viewers as soon as I'm talking about F1.
Ah.
See, this is why I don't talk about motorsports. Nobody gives a fuck. But whatever. It was the first 1-2 finish for any team this year, and it happened to be McLaren,
Which is bonkers.
which is they've been arguably best of the rest.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, they figured it out like before everybody else when they were still running the Honda power units. And now that they're with the Mercedes, it's like they got the chassis, they got the engine, voila. Daniel Ricciardo won. Lando Norris came in second. That's his best finish in Formula One. Bottas was third after starting dead fucking last. So, he could have maybe challenged for second, but whatever.
I still miss my Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen duo.
It was, I mean, they both started on the front row for the race.
But when they were together, though,
It was something.
yeah.
But Danny did a shoey. Lando did a shoey. Zack Brown, CEO of McLaren, he got up there and he accepted the constructors trophy. He did a shoey.
Oh God.
Nice.
and
Excellent.
and here's the best part. So Daniel Ricciardo, his number, like his racing number, is 3. That's because he is a huge fan of Dale Senior. Like he is doing it for Dale.
That's an amazing reason.
Zack Brown owns one of Dale's Wrangler Monte Carlos.
Oh no shit.
And the deal was that they had was, Daniel, if you get on the podium at any point in time this year, I will let you drive that car.
Huh.
Not only did he get on the podium, there it is. Lewis was one of the people complaining about the halo, but everybody kind of came around.
Safety thong.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's a big fan of the safety thong after,
That's-
Grosjean escaped from the ball of fire.
Yeah, and even that slow mo video of the crash with Lewis and Max was pretty gnarly.
Yeah, like no, it was a really aggressive crash, but it is funny if you listen to like Christian Horner like after the race talk about it, like he was really adamant, like he was really fucking like ready to fight after the Silverstone crash, where Lewis tried to go the inside and sent Max off track at Copse, which is one of the highest speed corners on that track. And it is a place where you try to send it up the inside, but it's usually more of a sports car thing where you can where it's okay with a little bump and grind. But Horner was very ready to fight people after that. This one, he wasn't really so down to throw hands, which really makes it sound like he recognizes that Max was more at fault for this one. which is hilarious.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Do you want to land this?
Let's fucking boat this bass.
I know we're 5 minutes over.
It doesn't matter. We started
Might
3
as
minutes late. So thank you all.
Oh, hold on. We should hold on.
What? What?
Hold on.
Bless you.
We're no longer doing this.
Oh yeah, we're no longer doing that.
We did it. It was done. It
We're
happened.
done. Thank you. Thank you, AJ Taylor, whoever the
Sorry, I'm
hell else
allergic
showed
to
up.
bullshit.
It's okay. We appreciate it. We'll be back next week? Question mark with something ostensibly related to our lives. I don't know.
I mean, I'll
God,
I'll
I'm gonna
still
have to
be
start
here.
farming content out of my life more.
Congratulations,
Ugh.
Zach. I mean, he's in a long-term committed relationship. I'm too broke to do anything. So
I don't know. I feel like I should start getting some of the Patreon money to feed this adventure of my life
no,
for content.
I've put in over a decade doing this. So no.
It gives you more content. It's an investment.
I mean, I haven't given Dave any of the Patreon money.